Put the yellow way. Oh, they were just pointing me to this up here? Okay. It's a little confusing. I think for now, yellow just points you to supplies, it looks like.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Okay, has to be green. Ooh, jerk. Dude, he bopped me. That dude bopped me with that shit. Shotgun. Hell yeah. You know, I don't like how they automatically...
Forestry equipment around. There had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I don't like how they automatically equip weapons. Let's see if we can change that. Doesn't look like it. Just one of those things they do that I don't really care for. Yeah, they're teaching us stuff early. Because they're going to start mixing it up pretty soon.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
That's amazing. I would honestly read an Alan Wake book.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
You know, I should have done this, but I just got attacked. I wasn't that cool.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
That's interesting. You get POVs from other characters too. Looks like I missed at least one page, unless they aren't in sequential order. Okay, so I'm digging it. The game isn't unfair, because I feel like if it was unfair, I would have like been instantly killed in these shadows already. So the game does give you a little bit of opportunity to explore. So far, a lot of opportunity to explore. You gotta move it left and right. I don't even know where that was. Oh, it's right here. Oh, this thing has physics. Awesome. Checkpoint. A checkpoint equals attack. It's checking stuff out. The controls are a little bit loose.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkie.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
That's awesome. That's the guy we met, I think. Pretty sure that's the guy we met on the boat. Okay, so we got the arrow going there. This is probably where we're supposed to go. This is probably where extra stuff is. At least with what the game has taught me so far. Yellow usually means extra shit, yep. And that continues. So you Alan Wake fans, was it always like this? Was it always kind of blatantly spelled out like where extra gear was? This feels like something they might have added in the HD version. Because that's kind of a new age game design thing. I'm not sure that would have been a thing during the time this game came out.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Yeah, this auto-equip thing is freaking me out.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Is that?
The best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cubs. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
If he wants the smoke, he can get the smoke. Where you at, buddy? I think he's close. Uh-oh. What's that say? Safe haven. There must have been a lot of enemies this way. There are. Yeah, somebody else is out there. Oh, jerk. Maybe the enemies are endless. Where'd the other guy go? I know there's two. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to run through here. The game's not really communicating what I'm supposed to do. There they go. Alright, we good. Now we gotta go. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem because I can't really... I can't really see where to go. Guess I just gotta go. Let's see, let's try the light first. I think there was like light over here. Okay. This looks familiar. They just load me up. That was somebody up there dropping stuff. give you all these nukes? There's no way I'm not using the nukes. Yeah, at some point they're gonna have to Mega Man me. It's probably soon, I imagine. Between chapters. Another page of the manuscript. One thing I'm so grateful for is that there aren't like infinitely respawning enemies. I kind of assumed this game would have that.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
This didn't happen yet.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So he asked that question earlier. Is the manuscript causing all this to happen, or is this all like the same fever dream? I do want to use that shotgun at least like one good time. What else is over here? TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Whoa, that's dark.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead.
Oh.
Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Oh no.
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze
Oh
upon
God.
quantum immortality.
Jeez.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Twilight Zone for sure. For sure. That's amazing. These guys are so creative. That's Remedy all the way with these like TV programs. They did that in Max Payne too, but that was awesome. Hard hat area. Guess we're running.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. Even with the engine takes.
Let's do it. One of those guys teleporting? He's teleporting. I have to switch over.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Yeah, that guy was friggin' flash stepping everywhere. Okay, they set me up there for success though, so in the future I don't think I'm gonna have nearly as much ammo or batteries. Okay. It looks like they're pretty fair too with their placement of collectibles from what I'm noticing. The main collectibles have been on the path, maybe slightly off of it. Never like behind something obscure. So that I appreciate. Just like this, just kind of slightly off the path. And they shine in the dark too, so that makes things a lot easier. Okay, so I think we need that to open this. I'm just curious to see if there's anything else in here. Almost at the gas station.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Right. A lot of messed up cars, and Alan has super strength apparently. He's able to push this thing. Switch over to the shoddy. I just want to see what this fire's like.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Man, this place is crazy. Oh, look at that highway over there. There's another game other than this in Silent Hill, which kind of dumps you into like a town like this. There's a lot of games, honestly, but the one I'm familiar with is one I recently played called Deadly Premonition. It's like a low budget version of these two games, in a way. In a way, I should say. Okay, what do you guys want me to
The Deer
focus
Fest
on?
had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Yep.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Special offer. Oh man, I would like to just kind of play this all night, but I got a bunch of stuff to do, unfortunately. I say that I got like another 40 minutes or so, but I'm actually kind of sad that this is gonna come to an end. I'm really into it. Panel oil. So I'm gonna go out here right quick, because I know they wanted me to use the phone, and some crazy story altering thing is gonna happen, I'm sure. So I just want to...
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
I understand, Alan. I just want to kind of look around. Restrooms. They probably got more supplies somewhere. I wonder if this is going to get me killed, or if this is even possible. Uh-oh. I'm just curious. Ooh. I'm an idiot. Am I out of stamina or something? No, I didn't want to. How did I end up with that weapon? Okay. Jesus, alright. Damn. These guys are faster than you. For sure.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Okay. So they don't keep your collectibles. That's fair. So going anywhere else. He did say that when we were in there that there's nothing but darkness in here. I mean, outside of the gas station, there's nothing but darkness. That's fair. I was just testing my limits.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Interesting. Definitely something at play.
I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
She definitely looks like Mona Sachs.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
That's literally what he wrote. Interesting. She's right, there's no Bird Island. That was awesome. Hell of a vertical slice. And it's just like a show. It takes about an hour. 40 minutes to an hour. Like if I wasn't shitting around, probably 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I should watch the whole ending. Again, probably not good for YouTube, as this will probably be a copyright claim.